Yeehaw, motherfuckers. Yeehaw.
Woo.
Dude, what's wrong with you, man? Don't
What did I
try,
do?
try to get me in trouble.
Dude, I was playing your video.
I know, but still, you know. I don't know. A little paranoia here, but anywho. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the random live stream. I know.
Very random.
Very random. So the point that myself and OKAYFABE decided to, before we did a Extreme Rules prediction video on our good buddy, our good old pal Spaz Phoenix channel, to do a stream after.
You're pulling, though, aren't you?
Oh yeah, you know how they say Daniel Bryan has pulled a double duty on WrestleMania 30. Well, I want to say that I pulled a triple duty. I guess that's the term to use, right? Almost.
Yep. Pull out a three-peat.
Oh yeah, pulling the three-peat guy, the hat trick. The hat trick. There you go.
Right, the hat trick. That's the name of it.
The hockey term, I guess, right? Hockey season or playoffs, whatever. However, guys, yeah, I'm not alone. I'm joined by an awesome dude.
Who's that?
Come on, bro. You know who he is.
Who?
You.
Oh, shit. I think you're talking about somebody talented. Okay. Yeah, it's me. Yours truly, Connor, a.k.a. OKAYFABE.
OKAYFABE.
It's a little different every single time.
I know, right? So it's like it sounds less painful. You know what I mean? Like,
yes. Well, that's the gimmick.
of course, that's the gimmick. You know.
Yeah.
You always need a gimmick for anything, right?
Of course, especially in the YWC.
Exactly. You got a guy that claim to be a Jesus. You have a guy that claim to be a Cena Mark. You got guys that do 3-hour Raws. Oh, wait, never mind. Yeah, there I go again. I don't know why, but I keep on doing it. I just don't know why.
About that one. Well, it's funny. We were talking about this. Fuck it. We'll just continue the conversation. So, for those you don't know, the reason I haven't done too many videos on my channel in the last 2 weeks, once again, is because, once again, I've been flagged multiple times, and I kind of want to switch things up on my channel as well too, and get out of, the tired shtick of wrestling. And it's not that I don't love wrestling; I still do, and I always will. It's not gonna be like those people who come out and like, I'm never gonna watch. I'm done. I'm done watching Raw. It's horrible. And they watch SmackDown. I guess I'll watch one day. Fucking. There's actually a really funny comedic skit somebody did. It's like, okay, we're not watching Raw. No, we're not watching Raw. And they start like going insane. Dude, what are you doing? You just killed a pet kitty with a hammer. Yeah, but it's better than watching Raw. It's like, dude, fucking really? What are you doing? Crack? Why? Because it's Monday. No. It just gets horrible. But anyway, so I don't know. Wrestling seems to be getting very repetitive to me.
Tell me about it.
I don't know if it's not that I'm sick of talking about it per se, but it's the best way I can describe it. I'd rather talk about other things that are going on rather than just wrestling.
Like society or, whatever it may be, right? Like shit like that.
Like geeks. I'm a huge comic book fan. Huge, like, superhero movies. All that shit,
I think all of them are. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really big into reading comic books. Like, I'm not gonna sit there for like 5 hours plus, 3 hours plus read comic books. I mean, I like certain characters, like Spider-Man.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much Spider-Man. I think I've always been a Spider-Man guy.
I've always been more Marvel than DC. Don't get me wrong. I do love DC, but I've always been more of a Marvel guy.
No, like, I like certain heroes. It's like I never really was the kind of guy to pick, because people always say, "Oh, what are you, Team DC or Team Marvel?" I like both. Okay, when it comes to DC, I've always been a fan of Batman and Superman. I think they're like the top two. Like, those two are like the John Cena and Randy Orton of DC. Right? Let's be realistic here.
Yeah. So did you see the Superman Batman trailer?
I've seen it. I've seen. I don't get it. So who is the good guy? Who is the bad guy here? Like, what's going on here?
All right. So did you see Man of Steel?
I did, yeah.
Okay. So my guess is that, I was actually thinking about this beforehand, is that, okay, you have to understand that the people are untrusting of Superman. They're kind of split down the middle. That's what the whole beginning of the trailer was, is that they we're not, that you hear them polarizing because, oh, he's here to save us. He can do so much. Well, we fucking destroyed half the fucking city, quite literally.
Indeed.
And so it's kind of that hesitation of, okay, so this guy has all this power. We're fucked. At least that's
Indeed.
how I would feel.
Exactly.
And so there's this
Yeah.
giant, right, and there's this giant polarizing opinion about him. He's a god amongst men that can do these incredible things, but what should he do? What should he, do with all this power? And I think what's happening is that what I think is going to happen is that Batman is going to be the voice of the human race in this particular conflict. That's what I gathered from the trailer. And so I'm kind of, iffy about it. It's a little twist, which I kind of like. I like Zack Snyder's stuff. It's not saying it's perfect, but I like his storytelling. And so that's an interesting part to me. But there's other aspects of it too that just kind of like make me scratch my head. But I won't get too much into that. But I think that's where they're going to go for.
It could
So
be.
so essentially, Batman is representing the human race.
Pretty much. And Superman's all of a sudden this bad guy that we need to hate. We must despise, pretty much. We can't trust him. He's suspect, pretty much.
Well, someone's like, oh, well, can't Superman just like fly around and snap Batman's neck? Absolutely. But there's other things under it too. And Spaz Phoenix just messaged me saying that they're uploading our
A go-go. Okay, uploading a go-go.
what? Hold on.
I'm about to post him to the link to this.
What's a go-go? Bitchin'. So, people are like, can't Superman just like fly around at the speed of light and snap Batman's neck? Probably, but I'm sure there's other aspects to it that trying to make it realistic. Because from what Snyder said was that he's going to base the fight between Batman and Superman off of one of the most famous Batman comics there is, which is the Dark Knight. Which, if you have not had a chance to read that and you like superheroes and comic books, I highly suggest go checking it out. They also made a DVD version, which I thought was phenomenal. It's made by Frank Miller, the same guy who brought us 300. So
This is Sparta.
This is Sparta.
This is Sparta. Atanahashiya.
Danambarose. I was gonna say something. Oh, you gonna see Avengers?
I'm planning on, yeah. It's funny thing about it. I said it. I think I said it on the Team Meal podcast or the HEELSTEVEN show. Wink. Yeah. Bing. Right. I said that I'm not a fan of going to movie theaters, and I gave my reasons why. Because every time I go to a movie theater, either A, there's a fight that breaks out, or two, there's some random bullshit with annoying people that just act immature. I'll give you an example. A while back, right?
Yeah.
It was me, the girlfriend at the time, her sister, her brother, and their significant others, right?
Right.
And we went to the movie theater. We saw some random. I forgot what it was. Okay.
Yep.
That's how long ago it was. And we're sitting there, whatever. And mind you, it's a Friday night or whatever it was, Saturday night.
Did you
whatever.
do the popcorn trick?
No. But the point is this, though. So you got to remember, weekends are always packed. Weekends are movie theaters, the mall. Most theaters today are at the mall, right? That's
right.
the belief, right? So we're there, whatever, and we're there, and it's one of those things where these kids were acting so stupid and immature. Where we were sitting below, there was a guy and his girlfriend, and the girlfriend went to the bathroom to buy something, and the guy was waiting, holding the seat for his girlfriend to come back, right? Mm-hmm. So then these kids decided to come downstairs and sit where the girl was sitting at, and the dude was like, "Hey, this is my girlfriend's seat," and he was like, "Motherfucker, I don't see your fucking name."
Wow.
And it's like, by the way, I want to give a quick shout out to my boy, Pound for Pound Glory. If you are into boxing, go check out this dude's channel. He is literally making a scene in the boxing game. He's going out, doing reports and all that, and I'm all for it. So if you're into boxing, go check out his channel. Just had to put it out there. And the fact that I know this guy for a very long time, we go back.
There you go.
And by the way, Jonathan, by the way, we definitely got to do that whole Peruvian food thing. We got to do it. Just saying. But again, that's the reason why. Besides that, that's why I don't do, movie theaters.
Fair enough.
I would rather just wait for it to come out on DVD, or if I'm on a budget, I would just, wait for it to come out on bootleg at the laundromat. Buy it 2 for $10.
Well, I very rarely. I can't even remember the last movie I actually went to the theaters to see. But and there very rarely are there times that I actually want to go to the movie and to go see it. This might be Avengers 2 might be the exception. Supposedly, the Josh Whedon, the director, said there's no end credit scene. You know how every Marvel movie has like an end credit scene at the end?
Yeah.
Supposedly he said there's none, and everyone's like, yeah, fucking right. And nobody believes him. It's actually kind of funny.
Can you imagine?
Oh, somebody. He's like, well, he goes, I'm telling you, there's nothing there. He goes, I just don't want people to sit there for 10 minutes and be pissed off. I'm like, we're gonna sit anyway, just to make sure, just to make sure. How long have you had your PS4 for, by the way? I meant to ask that.
I've had it since, I believe, March. Not even, no, like February-ish.
Oh, so not even 2 months.
Not even 2 months I've had it. And you think about it, yeah, I've started doing Twitch. And I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not getting that much results. Granted, I just started. But It is what it is, at this point.
I'm going to probably give it a shot. I have a Twitch account, too. I think I followed you. Yeah, I'll see what happens.
Exactly. It's one day at a time thing, I don't promise to stream every day or, whenever. I'll stream whenever I can. That's the thing.
Yeah. Fair enough. I mean, it's kind of interesting that when I was bringing back all the OKAYFABE stuff, that YouTube changes so frequently. And the amount of gaming channels that are out there now is astounding. Gaming channels are the most popular, I'm pretty sure the most popular genre of YouTube videos out there right now. I'm not even kidding. Comedy went down the wayside. I think gaming channels are where it's at now, which just blows my mind. I mean, maybe it's just because I'm old or something, but it's very weird to see people. Well, South Park made fun of it, seeing people play games.
Absolutely, yeah.
It just kind of maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just because I'm old or whatever have you.
You're not old, dude. Come on. I'm 24. I'm 24.
I'm older than you.
Well, how old are you?
20. Well, I'll be 28 next month.
Dude, 20. Put it this way, dude. What you? Well, fuck. I mean.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Steven. I know I can support. Count on you to really make me feel better.
Dude, you know what they say, dude. 20. Dude, what? Put it this way, dude. 28, dude, is the new fucking 22, bro. Relax. You're hip.
Well, I just love how you're laughing. You're just like, well, fuck.
Exactly.
Off in mid sentence.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, shit.
Guys, if you want to call in, the number's on the screen, 718-473-0813. Put it this way, it's a random show. I know I'm watching the thing that I did, right, for the Photoshop thing, random live stream, call-in number. The M is a little higher than the word random. I just noticed that right now, which is funny as fuck, but whatever.
Mr. fucking Perfection.
I know, but whatever. We're live now. Who gives a shit?
Seriously.
I don't know. I've been thinking, with the shirts now. I have a shirt in mind. It's called Heels Mania. Literally the WrestleMania letters. It's Heel Mania or Heels Mania. I'm not really sure. What sounds better?
Heel Mania.
It could work.
Because heel could be heels is pluralizing the plural. So
exactly.
I'm fucking giving you a grammar lesson at fucking 1:33 in the morning.
Fuck yeah. There you go. A grammar lesson from Connor Morgan, a.k.a. OKAYFABE.
Yeah.
Was I supposed to do that? Oh, shit. Say your government name out there?
Yep. Oh, shit. I'm on the radar. God damn it. It's okay. You got my last name wrong anyway, so fuck it.
Oh, I mean, I'm not like Iman Gerard. I'm not Iman Gerard now. Shit. That guy.
I still follow him on Twitter.
He still follows you on Twitter?
Shitty posts. It's nothing much. It's just football games.
He still follows you on Twitter? He still follows you?
You know what? Fuck it. I think let me check.
He stopped following me a while back, and I'm like, okay.
Surprised they didn't fucking block you.
And you know what's funny? I'll tell you. The day that the whole shit would hit the fan with TRN, right, with I'm leaving. You remember the guy from fucking the Sharpshoot show, Aussie, right?
Yeah.
So he was having a Twitter beef war with him. They were
Yes,
going
we
at it
follow
back.
each other, by the way.
What happened?
He follows me, I follow him.
And they were going at it back and forth, which was funny as hell, right? And it's like, so then it's funny because that led to his termination because apparently Ozzy went to Alex and snitched pretty much. Oh, this is unprofessional. This is this. This is that. I'm like, bro, you're a grown ass man. Who gives a flying fuck, right? At this point, and one thing led to another, and because of that, Alex decided to, cut Iman, and Iman pretty much went haywire, pretty much, and then I had to respond to Ozzy like, "Hey, bro, relax, dude. It's all good." I carried him on his show, which you were witness to that. I carried Iman on around the point. I carried him.
To Iman, and to be fair here, Iman was trying to make the show very professional, but it's very hard to when you're doing a live stream on Google Hangouts, when you look like you're doing it from your mother's fucking basement and people keep coming in right behind you. On top of that, Iman's ego was, I'm just going to say his ego was a little bit too much. For a YouTube channel, because we're all humble people. Despite the fact of how much we got, we're very humble and lucky and blessed to have people who, I mean, hell, the fact that me and Steven found each other as friends on here is a fucking miracle in and of itself, and that's one thing I'll appreciate forever. Not to get too emotional or anything, maybe it's the booze talking, but fuck it. So, the point being is that, I never have, nor probably ever will have an ego.
Neither would I. I mean, I can pretend to have one. I can pretend to. Because you think about it, people said I had an ego. It's just funny to me. But then again, I'm just a humble dude.
Yeah.
And those who want to fuck with me, don't take my humbleness for granted.
Listen here. This is Busted Nut here, taking on HEELSTEVEN.
No. It's a funny thing, right? So, you guys remember that video I posted on Facebook, right? This guy, whatever, right? The name is the Monday Night Jaw. So he does 2 videos on me.
I saw that. What the, like...
Here's the thing. So what happened was, the HEELSTEVEN show is a random show as well. Just like this one here is a random show. So we're like, we'll talk about anything. Politics, society, shit like that, right? Even though we really don't mean politics, right? Mm-hmm. One of our viewers, a longtime viewer, Aisha, she asked this question, our thoughts on a potentially Hillary Clinton being president.
Which I think, depending on who else runs, I think she's going to win it.
Pretty much, yeah. It could be. Again, I don't know. I'm hoping that what's this dude's name? He's a Spanish. He's a governor. I know. He's senator or governor. Melendez. There you go. Melendez do run for president, but I don't see it happening. But whatever. The point is though, this guy at the Monday Night Jaw starts responding, going off pretty much. I'm like, dude, don't go into politics in the comments. If you want to go into politics, go watch the Young Turks. Right? And then he's like, oh, who the fuck are you guys? This and that. I'm leaving. He came back. And then he called us WWE sheeps, whatever, right? And then Chase, he called us unprofessional, right? Amateur hour. So then Chase, kind of took some offense to it or got annoyed by it. So we checked this dude's channel. Homeboy has now, at the time he had 6 subscribers. He probably has 9 or 10 because of me, whatever. Right. And yeah, so then Chase yeah, dude, you call us unprofessional, amateur. Look at your shit. You have a messy room, and because of that, he got offended. That was the vibe that we got, and the one thing led to another. And mind you, people send me shit. People send me videos, right? So one of my viewers sent me a video. Hey, this guy's talking shit about you, whatever. They assume that I'm gonna respond. With reality, I'm not. And it's 2 videos that he did. One of his videos showing his room. He's showing off his room. He's showing stuff. Apparently, he was in the military. He looks like a fucking pedophile. I'm gonna say that right now. He looks like a pedophile.
I mean,
Well, listen, whether he is or not, I don't know. Whether he was in the military, again, I don't know. That's not my business. You know what I mean? But to get upset over an opinion, like, dude, come on. And then he did another video responding to the stream, right? And he calls Chase Bryant, which I just found hilarious of the whole thing. And
Okay.
apparently what he's trying to do is respond to the stream as he's playing it, but it's like his audio is complete shit. He has completely shitty audio. Like
I mean, I tried to watch one of the videos, and the thing that was to me, and listen, I'm not saying I'm the most well-spoken individual in the world by any means, but he kind of was going all over the place, and I was kind of confused as to what he was mad about, and I'm dead serious.
Exactly, like, dude, like, make up your mind. Like, I get it, and I know what this is all about. Again, it's the same thing with Dustin Nunn almost. There's a guy who's trying to make a YouTube channel, who has a channel, who hasn't gone anywhere in over a couple of years, and his shit sucks. So what does he do? Try to start drama with a bigger channel.
Why do you think I came on the HEELSTEVEN show on the podcast?
Fuck yeah, dude! And I took you, and I mopped the floor with you. That's what I'm just kidding. So that's the thing about it, you know. And we even dared him, hey, call in, dude, call in if you got beef, you got some problems and shit. But no, he didn't do that. So,
of course. God love it.
Yeah, I do have a no. Actually, Brahim, I have allergies. I'm going through allergy season right now.
Oh shit, we actually having people watch us? Cool.
Yeah, we have viewers.
Not that I'm saying that we're not watchable, it's just that it's fucking.
Yeah,
we literally threw this on the last fucking minute, so.
Yeah, exactly. Last minute, we're just planning this shit out, and bam, here we are shooting this shit like two random bandits. It's crazy because, like, there's no wrestling talk right now. And honestly, there could be some wrestling talk, but then again, I'm really not in the mood for wrestling talk, to tell you the truth.
Honestly, it's not really. I don't know. I'm just. It's so fucking. And don't get me wrong. I have a lot of friends here in the YWC. A good chunk of them more than I do in fucking real life. It just. More or less, we all have the same opinions, in my opinion. I mean, they might differ very slightly. But, like. I don't know. It just gets to a point where it's like I feel like I'm stuck on this fucking repeat cycle.
Exactly.
And so I'll like branch out and do other shit. So you can make it good on Twitch. I
could make it good on Twitch.
A lot of people.
I know, but I don't feel like I have the proper equipment to starters. But I don't know. I mean,
did any of us have the proper fucking equipment when we started on YouTube? Of course not.
That is true. Look where we're at now. We evolved.
Yeah.
But
what do you call I mean, hell, you have a leg up because PS4 has the feature built into it.
I know, right? PS4 will make you breakfast.
Bored right here. Thought I'd see what you guys are up to. Well, clearly.
Yeah, but I have like a cold though. But whatever. It's like, I don't know, more allergies than anything. I took some medicine.
Time. Fucking snow's gone.
I took some medicine the other day.
Oh, let's see what Mr. White Keith was saying here. Hi, kids, for the kids. Cool. Sup, Steven? Oh, shit, Connor's a Dark Knight fan. Did you see? Yeah. We were actually just talking about that. We were just talking about the trailers and everything and how I said I'm more of a Marvel than I am a DC fan. Not that I don't read anything DC or hate DC with a passion. Just something about the characters in Marvel just draw me better. And I will say this, that the Star Wars trailer, I'm sorry, blew the fucking water out of the Batman Superman one. Not saying that I wasn't pumped for either one, but just like, I mean, that's how you do a fucking trailer.
I can imagine.
Someone told me they want me on the wrestling show, but I'm just so bored to talk about it. I had to decline.
Speaking of Brahim Bolter, the guy in the comment thread, check out his channel as well. He did a GTA 5 movie off the video game itself. That was just fucking amazing itself as well.
I can see that. Like as soon as I get off,
check out his channel, guys. Click on it. If you're in the chat right now, click on it. Check out his stuff and yeah.
Your thumbnail game has evolved. I noticed.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's finally getting a chance to play around with fucking Photoshop. It's a beautiful thing.
I know, right? Check out the shirts that I have. The shirts on the store. Oh my god. Cry smart cry. Come on now. It is funny because I thought about that on the fly. Like, fuck it. You know what? Just fuck it.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Exactly. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Hey, there's another shirt.
I mean, it's already been said though. I mean, it's already been said. It's already
been.
Well, I think what I might do is have your face in a cartoonish way. Fuck it. We'll do it live. That should be more for you. No, that should be more for you though. That's more.
I'm right now with the whole transition of the whole channel, everything. And to be honest, I kind of want to help out other people's channels more than anything else. Not that I'm a major asset or anything, like I'm God's gift to the YWC by any fucking means, but right now I'd rather help out other people's channels. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather be on there with those.
You're like the sensu bean almost.
Oh God. Oh, that's what I meant to fucking bring up about to you. So did you see the Freezer trailer?
Oh fuck! I was taking the shit before doing the show, and
Yeah.
I saw it there in the crap. I'm just sitting there like, and
Yeah,
all you
I have
hear,
a lot of questions though.
I saw it. And I'm like, and all you hear is ploop.
So like it cuts to black and it just completely silent, and you just hear one little pebble drop.
Like, oh my god!
For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, me and Steven are huge. It's kind of funny how like
we have a lot in common.
the
Like,
more we
dude,
talked, the more shit we have in common besides just wrestling.
dude,
We're
I'm
huge.
I'm telling you, Dallas is gonna be fucking epic. I'm just telling you that.
It's gonna be so much fun.
Game.
Me and Steven are also huge Dragon Ball fans. Huge Dragon Ball Z fans. I can't say I don't want to talk about GT. That's a dark period.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like GT. I like the thing about it, you have to watch it in Spanish. That's what I feel. You have to watch it in a different language to get behind it. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. GT. Here, think about it. I think people give GT way too much hate. Cause think about this, right? What else were you gonna do with Goku? What else were you gonna do with him?
Fucking stop at Z. Seriously, like look.
I mean, I like the fact that they showed the evolution of their generation. Like, yeah, here's Pan, right? Gohan as a kid.
Yeah.
You'd expect, Trunks to have a kid, right? But no, he doesn't. Gotenks is a little older now.
I feel like they just wrote off a lot of shit.
Vegeta starts showing more affection towards Bulma. That's why they have a second kid named Blue. I thought again, I didn't think it was bad, like, but overall, I mean, it wasn't. There's so much heat that it got from people.
I have no problem with the baby saga. I
think Dragon Ball overall was a little.
Well, Dragon Ball. See, that's the thing. A lot of people give shit for Dragon Ball because Dragon Ball was not an action show. It was a comedy show. That was the original design of it. Was that it was not supposed to be action whatsoever, or at least that was the intention. It was supposed to be just a comedy anime. And then once like the fighting aspect started to really take off, then they just because you go back and watch Dragon Ball and have that mindset of it being just more comedy than anything, it's 20 times better. Because I said the same thing at first. The thing I have with GT the most is the fucking Shadow Dragons bullshit. That's the biggest one I have the problem with. I did not like that at all. I thought that was horse shit. It's like, okay, you kind of stretch the limitation of, okay, there's another level of Super Saiyan. Okay, you're kind of pushing a little bit, but I'll take it. Super Android 17. Okay, you have one from hell and one from. Okay, it's a little out there, but I can swallow that pill. You mean to fucking tell me that there's dark energy dragons in every single Dragon Ball and just happened to fucking come out, and on top of that, just happen to be fucking stronger than a Super Saiyan 4? A little coincidental.
Omega Shenron, that last dragon. I mean.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I mean. It's just like it's a little like. It gets to a point where it's just like, okay, what the fuck is next?
I mean, that's funny. When after that happened, right? They hilarious at that, which I thought was funny. And we're officially we're dropping frames already. But hey, it doesn't matter. We're not gonna be that long anywhere.
Yeah, but I don't know. It was just, I mean, AF was just BS because Akira Toriyama, the creator, said like, nah, forget it. He's like, it's not happening. So, apologies if you are just picking up this after the drop frame rate or whatever have you. Little technical difficulties.
It's good now. It dropped back to 0, but I get a feeling gonna come back up and down. It doesn't matter at this point.
I just checked the stream. We're good. So, I think it pushed a little too much. I think so. What happened was, for those, I don't know if you knew this, Akira Toriyama had very little to nothing to do with GT. Very little to nothing to GT. The company that made Dragon Ball Z, the animated show, wanted more content, and so they hired new writers to keep it going. So, what do you call it? So, that's why Battle of Gods and the Frieza one, that was written by Akira Toriyama, the original creator. And he's saying based off of the success of those two, he's probably gonna write more episodes.
which
So it's
is
like,
awesome.
yes,
He
the
should.
Messiah has returned.
He should. He should. He should. But I think if anything, if you are though, you should continue from where you left off in Dragon Ball Z or GT at least. Like
Well, that's
show
what because Battle of Gods is after Boo, and
exactly.
so is the Frieza one. So GT is kind of like
Now hold up if the one that they showed the F one, the revival of F, right?
yes, it's after Battle of Gods.
Then how they explain to me how in Battle of the Gods, Pan revealed that she was pregnant, right? No, Videl revealed that she was pregnant,
Yep.
right? Remember when they were all the Saints were in a circle, whatever? They need like one more Saiyan, and then Pan. But I was like, wait a minute. What if I'm expecting a child that's half Saiyan, right? And she joined the circle, right? And then revival of F, Krillin is bald.
Maybe he just shaves it off again. I don't
I don't
fucking
know,
know.
but he's in his regular gear. He's in his regular outfit.
Well, unless it's before
I don't know, but whatever.
Battle of Gods.
I'm all for it though. I'm all for it.
Yeah, I mean, did you see Battle of Gods?
I seen it, but I seen the Japanese one. I want to see the English one.
It's still no matter what, it's amazing.
Indeed, yeah. Goku and this dude's fighting and shit. You know
Oh
what's crazy?
God. Yeah, but
You know what's crazy? They came out with a video game, right? They came out with
yeah, Battle of
that I bought for Xbox 360, and the game was just complete shit.
Thank God I didn't get that.
No, no,
I'm
no.
actually I'm
people
actually gonna
thought
get
people thought the TNA game was bad, but god damn, this game was terrible.
the fuck was it? I'm trying to think of what it was. So they came up with a new game, which is the Xenoverse, which I really want to play.
Xena?
That's
Was Xena on Car from Xenon the sequel?
You've seen it, right? The trailer. The concept is you go back in time.
I think so, yeah.
So the concept is that you're a Dragon Ball. You're an original Dragon Ball character that you create, and it's basically an RPG. So you get like weapons and items and skills and all that shit. But what you do is you go back through Dragon Ball through the time frame between Z and I think you go through GT a little bit too, and you're basically trying to prevent history from unraveling because it's just slowly, deteriorating and certain things are happening. Like they showed one scene where when Goku and Piccolo are fighting Raditz, Raditz breaks free and he moves out of the special beam cannon. So he kills just Goku and not Raditz.
Oh wow.
And then there's other shit that happens on top of that. Like there's actually one cool thing. I didn't watch the whole gameplay because I didn't want to get too spoiled. But when they got to the Ginyu Force, Goldo lived, and so when Captain Ginyu fought Goku, he froze Goku in order to change bodies with him. Well, no, I was laughing at it at first. I'm like, well, now that makes fucking sense why they would keep him around.
Captain Ginyu.
Captain Ginyu.
Raccoon. Sound like a rapper named Raccoon.
Boom, boom.
So Raccoon was the one that actually looked like a human being, pretty much.
Supposedly. I mean, we never really got an assumption of what any of them fucking were.
Exactly. Then you had the Dorian and Zabron who all died by Vegeta and shit.
You gotta watch Team 4-Star.
Team 4-Star.
Dragon Ball Z abridged. Some of
That's the
the
one.
funniest shit I've ever seen.
That's the one with the curses and shit. Right? Oh, when they curse and shit.
Well, not just. Oh no, it's not that. There's other jokes in there too. It's just a fucking riot. It's a fucking riot. Like they made the fun of the fact that Midori is like a woman.
Pretty much, he looks like a woman.
Well, that's what he said. Like he goes, "You wouldn't hit a woman." He goes, "I'm not, but I am." It's like what? It just a lot of funny shit.
He reminded me of Pegasus almost from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yugi boy.
Yugi boy.
Or my favorite. I love Joey on Yu-Gi-Oh because
Joey Wheeler. Didn't he sound like Taz?
Accent. Was he from New York or New Jersey or something like that?
Like, hold on. Like, was that Taz doing the voiceover for Joey? I always wondered that.
Yo, Joey, yo, Yugi, you gotta come get out my red eyes black dragon.
My red-eyed black dragon. And like Joey's, like he evolved in time. He evolved. Like his first card was the fucking it was the little fucking he get like the little baby dragon, right? And then he get the little clock car or whatever. And then the dragon will be like a bigger dragon and shit, older and mature and shit. I remember he used it on fucking what was this bitch's name?
My
Yeah, my under fucking Harpy Lady. It's crazy how we went from Yu-Gi-Oh, from Dragon Ball Z now to Yu-Gi-Oh. It's
yeah,
amazing. It's
I
fucking
had
amazing.
I had an Exodia deck in high school that nobody could fucking touch.
Fun
Nobody.
fact, dude. I had all 5 cards of Exodia, right? It is one duel, right, at the mall, right? I shuffle my deck, right? And the
Yep.
first 5 cards, you both have 5 cards in your hand, right?
Right. First
Exodia,
five with 5 pieces.
boom, one.
Well, it's funny. A lot of people were pissed at me because like you're cheating. I'm like, no, I just have my deck surrounded upon drawing cards, and that's the problem.
And
And
I
then
never lose, and I would never lose a duel. I was undefeated. Literally,
uh,
dude, I
I
went
think
undefeated in a duel.
I think I lost once, and the one time I lost, I retweaked my deck and made it easy to get Exodia back.
And
So
dude,
I always had a plan of how to get him. I never had a plan of how to get him back out of the
you,
graveyard.
you knew how they see, how they say Floyd Mayweather Jr. is like the best boxer in the world because undefeated, right?
Yep.
I never lost a duel. I
Shit,
was
I
like
need
the
to rebuild.
I
I need
was
to start.
I was like the Floyd Mayweather of dueling, but I never entered tournaments or shit like that. I never did. I was too Hispanic to do that. You know what I mean?
I entered a tournament once and I got my ass handed to me.
That's funny because when you're dueling your friend, you think you know it all. Yeah, I can beat this fucker and shit. But then you're
No.
in a tournament. It's a whole different like ball game. Like fuck, yo, these fuckers know their shit. Like this
Yeah.
one, I think I told you before, right? I think I told you guys the story before. I was in it was a tournament, not even a tournament. I was at the mall, and this guy was giving out his cards and shit. He's like, he was also this undefeated duelist, right? He's undefeated and shit. He was beating fuckers left and right, right. And the guy at the mall, he was like, hey, if you beat him in a duel, you get a free deck, right? Take those little indie. I was gonna
Yeah.
do him like, fuck no, hell, I'm not risking my undefeated streak. Fuck out of here. I'm not risking it. And he was like, yeah, yo, my favorite card of all was Pot of Greed. That was his favorite
Okay.
card. You draw 2 cards, pretty much. You just draw 2 cards. There you go. You know, that was it. You just draw 2 cards, and boom.
Which is now banned.
And
Dude, if you go online and look at the list of banned cards from when we originally were playing, it's changed immensely.
I can imagine. I'll tell you what.
Like,
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
We're gonna continue talking more about this Yu-Gi-Oh stuff and all that. But let's go to commercial break right now, okay? When we come back from
The list
commercial.
of banned cards.
When we come back from commercial, we will talk more about this Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, this other shit in general. Maybe take some calls. People have the guts to call. All right. We'll be back, guys. Just a bit.
Davy Crockett, the man who don't know fear.
To Congress and served a spell, fixing up a government laws as well. He took over Washington, so I hear the tale, and patched up a crack in the Liberty Bell.
Davy Crockett, seeing his duty clear.
Now that you're here, I want all of you guys to go check out the HEELSTEVEN store on Spreadshirt.com. I have numerous shirts with numerous designs up on the store right now. I have more designs to come as the weeks progress. I have shirts such as Around the Point, The HEELSTEVEN Show, Anti-Smart, Heel Since Day One, one of my personal favorites, Cry Smart Cry, I'm a Heel Girl. That's right, for all the ladies out there, I have love for all of you. So I made a shirt for all the ladies out there, I'm a heel girl, and for all the dudes, I'm a heel guy. Go to heelsteven.spreadshirt.com and buy yourself a shirt today. We'll be back in just a bit. Bear with us here, guys. Please. And we are back. We're back, guys. Did you miss us?
Like, you got commercial breaks now?
Yeah, people. Yeah, we got commercial. Yep, we got commercial breaks now. See, unlike TRN, we know how to do our commercials.
Ooh, burn.
Alex, if you're watching, we love you. Just saying.
Kinda.
Keyword kinda. Dude, this is crazy though. Like, you better talk about Yu-Gi-Oh and shit. And I'll be real. A part of me, I've been watching some of the episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh, and a part of me wants to go back into dueling. I've been thinking about making a comeback, but I know it's been a while since I've dueled. I know I get my ass handed to now.
Well, I mean, they've changed the rules so much.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I wouldn't be able to keep up with it. Like, I remember the last thing I ever dueled was, you know, the Battle City shit. You know, like, you gotta sacrifice 2 monsters or something.
Oh, they've gotten so much more complicated because now there's like synchros. There's like all this other shit they involve with it. Essentially, synchros are like fusion monsters without polymerization.
Exactly.
And it's a whole nother level of other shit on top of that. So it's like, fish.
They changed it up. Like, we're getting old for that shit. But then again, I'd consider it.
Back in my day, Exodia used to kick everyone's ass. Now
Back
you got
in
your
my-
ciphers, your sky phoenixes, and all this forbidden shit.
Back in my day, we had what's it called?
Fuck you and your pot of greed.
Exactly. Fuck you and your pot of greed.
Which is banned. So
Is it really banned now?
yeah, dude, there's a huge list of cards that are banned. Like Graceful Charity. Do you remember that one?
Oh, that was my card back in the day. I forgot what it did though. But
Banned.
fuck yeah.
That's banned.
Is Bellsprout banned too? Tickery Bell?
Bellsprout. Sangan and Witch of the Black Forest are banned. Those are 2 very big staples in my Exodia deck.
I can imagine that.
I'm sure there is.
Is there really?
Probably. If I gotta look it up. We're off.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Fuck. We back up. How can that be?
Holy shit, there's a guy who has...
Are we back on?
Let me check. Yep, we're good. Sorry, folks.
We have technical difficulties, guys. We're back on the air. We're back on the air, guys. We're back. Yeah. Technical difficulties. It happens. We're back on the air, guys. We're back.
There's actually a guy who just does Yu-Gi-Oh unboxing vids, like unwraps packs and everything. His name looks like it's Simply Unlucky. There's a lot of videos on here. Holy shit. Jesus, there's a lot of more. Fuck.
Apparently, yeah, my XSplit it froze on me.
I'm not. Oh man, there's no way I'm getting back into this shit. It's just there's way too much complication in it. Fuck it.
I can imagine, dude.
Well, I knew they changed the rules so much, but anyway. But it would be between that and Pokemon.
Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. And we're back in the day, like the Poke rap, like Poke.
Oh wait, I don't want to get you flagged.
No, don't. No, off the air, yes.
Yeah, off the air. But there is College Humor did a updated Poke Rap with all 718 Pokemon.
Damn.
It says your dream of a new Poke Rap is now a 9-minute nightmare.
You know what I always thought though? If Pikachu was, you know, the franchise, right? Pikachu was the franchise Pokemon, right?
Yep.
How the fuck was he not the first Pokemon? He's number 25 if Pikachu was the franchise. You know what I mean? If you think about it, right?
I don't know why the numbers are fucking so important. You know what I mean? Like, that was so weird.
I'm just saying, though.
Weird thinking. No, I hear you. It's just weird. Although it's funny. I loved red, blue, yellow, gold. I didn't get anything past that.
I usually get just red, blue, and yellow. I stopped at silver and gold. That's where I stopped.
Gold was the shits though, because you can incorporate the old ones too.
That's where I stopped. I'm like, fuck it. After that, just fuck it. But guys, if you want to call in, dial in now, 718-473-0813. It will simply just shoot the shit with you pretty much for a little bit.
Probably head out about a half hour-ish.
Yeah, like a half hour-ish, a little more. Then we're gonna wrap this up. Again, this stream was on a fly, random, boom. We didn't plan this anything. But
Clearly.
for
Oh, should I read some FMLs?
but you know what though, dude? I'm not gonna lie. For a random live stream, this was very successful. I will say that. The flow was good and all that, and hey,
Despite the technical difficulties.
exactly. But fuck it, again, it's XSplit. It does that. Here's the thing about it, right? Like today, I did a stream with No Fort Minor Project David Rivera on his channel, right? And it just felt very weird. Not the fact that I hated it, because I loved it. I thought it was cool. It was myself, Simon Michael, David on his channel, Boston fan, aka Chris, and the Iceman, Jeffrey Rose, right?
I'm on the next one, by the way, because those are all guys I like.
So we're doing the stream, right? It's on Google Hang. It's, mind you, ever since I've used XSplit, I've buried Google Hang. I've buried it pretty much, right? So I'm on it today, and it just felt very, very weird.
Why? Too many people?
Not just that, but the fact is Google Hangouts. I've already been used to XSplit already.
Right.
Just going back to the old was like, ugh. I'm reminded why I no longer do Google Hang. I'm reminded now because the lag issues and just shit like that. You know what I mean?
Right. You're welcome, by the way.
Yeah, thank you, bro. Appreciate it. If it wasn't for you, dude, I'd still be doing Google Hangouts. Breathe, OKAYFABE from Bolter. Okay.
What's he say?
Breathe. Breathe. Oh.
I want to hear you breathe into the phone.
You know what's funny? You know what's crazy though? When this whole thing came out in the summer with the guy being choked by the police officer, right?
Yeah.
There were some. So at the time, it was fucked up to play the song "Breathe" by Fabulous. Mind you, I'm a huge fan of Fabulous to an extent, right? The rapper, right. And he had a song called "Breathe." Breathe. Oh. And people say, oh, it's fucked up. People playing that song now when this whole shit happened, right? I'm like, the fuck? Like, it's a fucking song.
When the Boston Marathon bombings happened, they were cornering the guy and he hit in the boat. One of my friends posted that song by Lonely Island. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. I'm on a motherfucking boat. He's like, I don't know why. I just can't get the song out of my head.
So is that guy dead or is he still alive?
No, he's still alive. He just got... So it was him and his brother. His brother is dead. The younger of the two just got convicted, and they pled guilty to all 30 counts. So now it's up in the air of what... So he's guilty. He's been convicted. Now the sentencing is just what's up in the air. Because first off, it's no longer a state case. It's a federal.
So he's getting death row. He's getting death penalty.
Death row. And that's what the big up in the air is about.
You know what's funny? The mom apparently went on social media like, oh, blame America, American revenge and shit like that. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
She did that when they first got caught.
What happened?
She did something like that when they first got caught, where she said something outlandish. She's like, America will pay for its crimes and my sons will be coming home like, heroes. Some weird fucking shit like that, where basically she was advocating, and it's like...
I think it's a mother thing. Like, sometimes mother, again, they'll defend their sons to the bitter end. And I understand that. I get that. You know what I mean? But from a citizen's perspective, it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy. Cause I feel like, again, again, upstairs from where I live at now, we have a new family living upstairs, right?
Yeah.
And it's crazy because the lady upstairs, I don't know, maybe it's a Spanish thing, but it's like, yo, it's sometimes, and I say this, I feel like sometimes Spanish people have an issue when it comes to raising their kids. I don't know what it is, but mind you, I know I'm Hispanic and, whatever, but it's just one of those things. So the other day, right, not even that, like every day, what have you, she's yelling at her kids. For whatever reason, she's just yelling at her kids. Right? It's a Spanish thing, I get it, but fuck. Right? So it's like when I'm up downstairs, I'm reading something, whatever, all I hear is this constant fucking screaming. Right? And it's fucking annoying. Like, holy shit. And the other day, she tells her kid, me jodes la vida. Pretty much what it means, like, yo, you're fucking up my life, pretty much. Now, I get it. It's a discipline.
Never say that to my son.
And again, maybe it's a Spanish thing, I don't know, but it's like,
I don't. I don't know. I think it might be a parent thing because
maybe
because I'll tell you a story. There's an ex friend of mine who I don't associate with anymore, and he had a daughter with a woman, and then their relationship fell through. And he just kind of gave up on the daughter. And the daughter loves him to death. And he just kind of gave up on her. Doesn't see her, doesn't visit her, doesn't do shit. And I cannot wrap my head around that. As a parent, I cannot contemplate or comprehend how someone could do that to a child.
how old is the child?
Now she's 6.
Damn.
Yeah, I can't. I just can't. It pisses me off trying to
I can feel
because
that.
I love my son to death. I would do anything for him. And I cannot understand how you could just walk away from that.
I understand. I mean, I would do the same thing for my kid if I had any that I know of. Excuse me. Shut up, Bear. But you kind of get the idea, right? Like,
Yeah.
you know, again, you think about it, and I always get heat for this shit because I always say, like, yo, whenever I have kids, I will never put my hand on my child. I know it's a Spanish thing to put your hand on your child. It's a disciplinary thing. But even at my job, I see this all the time. I see this on my job. Like, I see parents beating up their kids in the fucking juice aisle, or in the fucking cash when they're about to go pay. They're beating up their kids. You show them, like, really.
And there's
Like, keep that in your house, like, and you wonder why today's children grow up to hate their parents. And in my mind, I'm like, don't be surprised if your kid grows up to hate you. Don't be surprised. I mean, I don't say it. I don't say it to them, but in my mind, I'm saying that.
yeah, obviously. But I mean, I think that, and there's another friend of mine who, she wanted nothing but to have a kid. Like, she could not wait to have a child, and now she's miserable. And it's kind of like, careful what you wish for. And I think that people, I'll be the first to admit, I was not ready. Not ready at all.
Either am I. I'm 24.
And you kind of have to learn a lot of shit on the fly. And I think that some people can't take that. They can't take the adaptation of realizing, hey, listen, it's not all about you now. There's someone else whose entire life, entire existence is dependent upon you.
Exactly.
More or less. And they cannot
understand that. They don't want to realize that.
You take from the A, B, or all of the above, and it just infuriates the fuck out of me.
No, tell me about it. Like, I know. I have friends who had a kid. After high school, literally fresh out of high school, they had a kid already, and their life, they didn't get the picture. Like, yeah, you're no longer an adult. You're no longer a kid. You're a parent now. So you can't be doing, going out on Saturday nights. Like, I'll give you an example, okay? And my cousin has a best friend till this day, and her first 2 kids were twins.
Right.
And from what I was told, again, I don't know if it's accurate or not, but every weekend she would go out to a club to get turned up, whatever the fuck it may be, or smoke weed. And mind you, I'm not against smoking weed, as you can tell, which you'll find out in Dallas, I guess, whatever, right? But in front of the kids, whatever, what have you, I'm like, but she would go out every Friday, every Saturday night to get shit-faced and come back just pissed drunk. I remember this one time, funny story, I went out clubbing with her as well, with my cousin. It was my cousin's birthday, whatever, right? And we're there, whatever. And she got so pissed drunk that she peed on herself. So my cousin had to drop her off back at her house. She's like, yo, you peed yourself. And then her friend was like, again?
Wow.
I was like, yeah, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's sad, but it's like, yo, you're no longer a parent. You're no longer an adult. You're no longer a kid. You're a parent now. And again, I have friends who haven't adapted to that yet. Or maybe they are. But it's like they don't realize that it hasn't hit them yet. Like, yeah, you know what? I'm a parent now. Again, like me, I'm an uncle. And that's what I'm cool with. Which, matter of fact, I should be going to bed because I gotta be up at 7 to take them to school.
It doesn't click. When I saw him, I'm like, okay, shit's real. Let's. Fuck. Technical difficulties. God.
We're back. We're back live. We're back.
Cool. We're back. God damn.
We're back, guys. We're back. Again, things happen. No one's perfect.
They don't understand that their worlds and their priorities change. I never was someone who went out and partied anyway, but I don't have much of a social life. I really don't.
I mean, I had it. You know what it was?
I'm not complaining though.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I still go out, but I don't go out like I used to. Like after high school, I used to go out every fucking weekend. And you know what it was? My father, he gave me this long act. Because here's the thing, I'll tell you a story about it. There was a time in my life where I was overdrawn on my bank account. I'm talking negative fucking 400, right?
Right.
Because again, I didn't know any better, right?
Yep.
And my dad, I remember when he found out about it, he gave me this huge lecture. Like, you know what? You're living like a kid right now, but realize this. You're not going to be a kid all your life. You're not always going to be 18 years old. Your friends are not always going to be there for you. They'll be there for you when you have the money to go out, to do this, to do that. But when you don't have it, they're not going to be there for you.
Right.
So, I'm not telling you to pick your friends, but, just understand that. You're not always gonna have that this age that you have right now. You have to start assuming responsibilities and shit like that, and
it's fun shit being an adult.
It's like fuck. Like I get it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, dude. Gosh, my back is itchy, but whatever.
But
I mean, that's that though. I mean, that is that. It's crazy. It's crazy. We're talking about we went from fucking Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Dragon Ball to Parenthood and.
Yep. Well, we started with comics.
Comics, yeah.
We just went all over the place.
Exactly. And again,
I need to. Steven, are you good at playing Call of Duty?
I'm not really. I don't play it, to be honest.
All right.
I'll play it at a friend's house where they have it, but to me, no.
Because I want to do this new I want to do a new thing on my channel.
Your new channel like that, which by the way you also can subscribe to. By the way, links down below in the description.
Yeah, I started to talk about that. So for those of you who are still tuning in, my channel right now has 2 flags on it, and it's not letting me allowed to post videos, which is why I haven't posted videos in about 2-ish weeks. That includes a podcast and blah blah blah, which I have at least 1 ready to go, and just fuck. So there's a strong chance that my channel might get closed. So in the case of an emergency, I've created a backup channel, which Steven has linked in this video. So just on the off chance. But my Facebook and Twitter are all the same though. But I want to do this new channel concept where I basically do Tipsy Soldier. So I go online and play Call of Duty, and every time I get killed, I can take a shot.
That's gonna be a while.
I was gonna say we should try against each other for online first.
That could work if I ever get the game. If I ever buy the game.
Wait, it doesn't have to be the newer one. It could just be one of the older ones.
Exactly. If I ever buy one of those games, for sure. It's called
I
Triple H.
I heard it.
For shizzle, man. For shizzle.
It's called WrestleMania. It's called Dallas.
Oh hell yeah! So you're taking your PS4 with you?
Of course I am.
So
of course I take it with me. You kidding me?
You're taking your PS4. You're taking your microphone. You're taking your laptop. You're taking the mixer. Everything for the show.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Yeah. You got to do it. You do it right, right?
Exactly. The live show from the hotel.
And I'll be buying a flip cam too.
I mean, I think for that weekend we'll have to do a Google Hangouts because people I'm sure gonna want to see. You know what I mean? They want to see the area. So
yeah.
I guess for that's the exception. Fine, you'll get your Google.
Depends on how well they behave.
What depending if the Wi-Fi in Dallas behaves, yeah, you're right.
Bulbator, do you know why you have the flags? Okay, so I don't know for sure. It just said 2 violations of the terms of service. It didn't give me any specifics. I did put in a request as to why I did, and this happened not that long ago. So it's getting kind of buggy for me lately, and I'm getting kind of nervous. So I might have to scrap the whole channel and restart anyway. So I'm not 100% sure. I know it's not a copyright issue. That was the first thing I wanted to make sure, because I literally like went through every single video with a fine-tooth comb, and it's not a copyright issue. So I do not know what the hell it is.
Probably
So, but
probably
anyway,
someone that's having it out for you, pretty much. I mean,
which
what have you
which is
done?
weird. I mean,
Exactly.
that's knowing you're doing something right when someone's pissed off at you, I guess. So.
Exactly. Yeah, you're pissed off at somebody, so fuck you flag someone down and shit. Which I don't agree with. Which I'm totally against. You know, again,
Yeah, it's not like I'm making a living off of this thing. I've
it's not
received
like
2 paychecks from YouTube, and they're less than $5 each.
it's not like you fucking, you know, posting your titles full highlights analysis or shit like that. You know what I mean? It's not
No,
like you
in fact,
posted. It's not like you posted a misleading title or misleading thumbnail of, you know, let's say it's Seth Rollins wins the world title. It's not like you titled your video Seth Rollins wins the world title and then it's a picture of Seth Rollins holding the world title belt. You know what I mean?
or
It's like,
blitzers.
or, you know what I'm saying? No,
Yeah.
it's not like that. You know?
Well, that's what I try to purposely not do. Is
Exactly.
if you notice, with the exception, I think, of maybe a couple of videos and a team, I think a couple of videos, the podcast, and a couple of others between. I try to put pictures of myself in my thumbnail just to make it goofy and make sure that I avoid, that shit. But anyways, we'll figure it out. It's all good. And plus, it gives me a chance to. That's a shame. Honestly, I want to branch out my channel and do new shit anyway, and
I
not
agree.
just wrestling. So
You know what's funny? I said the same thing when my Mr. 90 Steven channel got flagged.
yep.
And I started the Heel Steven channel, which, by the way, this was originally a backup channel, right? So what happened was, in essence, was when that channel got flagged, I was going to use this as my main channel, but I wanted to cover news, like, World Star Hip Hop, shit like that, like, stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And I did that for a while. I did that. And I got some good views. Don't get me. I got some amount of good views and all that. And I don't know what happened. I just went back to wrestling. I guess it's like go back to what you know, pretty much.
Of course.
And that's
whatever.
what it was.
Still. Think we should call it a night, sir?
I think we should call it a night. Yeah, we thank all of you for tuning in. Again, people, reading some comments, just a shame. I have a friend who runs a YouTube network who could help you out on that. Brahim, if you can, get in contact with Connor on Facebook and PM. And
Yeah, he's got me on Facebook. I mean, it kind of sucked, but at the same time, maybe that would be a good direction for you supporters. Good. I mean, I'm not crushed about it because I was kind of shouldn't get your channel taken down for stupid shit.
exactly.
It wouldn't be the first time. The reason I was gone from YouTube was because my channel got my YouTube channel and my YouTube account got hacked, and then everything got deleted.
How the fuck did it get hacked?
I have no earthly idea, and I got so pissed off. I'm just like, fuck it. So that's why the OKAYFABE is back channel was gone too. It was just like, Jesus, I've gone through more channels than fucking underwear in one day. So yeah.
That's nice to
Anyway,
know. That's a good way to wrap things up here.
Yeah.
We thank all of you for tuning in and commenting. We'll do this again in the future. Again, where we talk about this other stuff besides wrestling, pretty much. Which we did. This is great. The first video in a long time on my channel where it has not been about wrestling, especially on the stream. Great,
right?
amazing, awesome.
Okay.
You follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. If you hit this video with a like, and as always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Check out the HeelSteven store up on the HeelSteven store on Spreadshirt. That's HeelSteven. That's Spreadshirt.com. Buy yourself a shirt today, cause I gotta make it to Dallas some way somehow. That should be the catchphrase. But yeah, Team Up Podcast. Also, hit me up on Twitch. I'll do some streaming sometime this week, I do hope. Check out the Team Up Podcast. We go live technically tomorrow, which is tomorrow's a Friday, right? Now it's Thursday.
Yep.
At 11:30 p.m.
I'll be there.
You'll be there, and some other people as well. Chase Oliver, Knowledge of Wrestling. Who knows who else will pop up? And yeah, that wraps it up for me. Connor, take it away, brother.
Of course, you know me as Connor, aka OKAYFABE.
OKAYFABE.
Can't be that loud right now. You can follow me on Twitter at OKAYFABE. Facebook.com/OKAYFABE is Bach. And if you check in Steven's in this description for this video, you can link to my new channel, considering the old one is in dire straits and possibly even on life support. So we'll see what happens on that one. So just keep your eyes peeled. But Twitter and Facebook are the best 2 ways for right now. I also have a Twitch, twitch.tv/OKAYFABE, which I might hopefully be streaming on at the end of the month. We'll see.
And with that note, guys, we are out like Janet's titties. Peace
And
out,
quote,
everyone.
Our good friend, the PW Outsider.
Take it, brother.
When life gets you down, just remember that masturbation is key.
All in the wrists, men, ladies, all in the fingers. Good night, everybody. This wraps up the random live stream on the HEELSTEVEN channel. Good night, everybody.
Peace out, bitches.
Me some applause.
That was cool.
Indeed it was, dude. You gotta love the stream. You gotta love it.
Mm-hmm.